been on Pinterest? Okay, it's not like it's really over the top difficult, right? And in thinking, okay, what can I go over with you? I'm just kind of a putzer on it. I just kind of putz and look, and ooh, I like that, I'm gonna pin that. And it doesn't really have a whole lot of direction for me. So to teach you the chaos in my head is kind of hard to do. Oh, I already have it, okay. So what is Pinterest? Pinterest is kind of like literally, if you have a bulletin board where you have little tags, and you cut out little articles that you like, and you cut out a recipe you like, and you cut out a pair of boots you want to buy, and you just simply tack it up on a board. That's what Pinterest is. But it's obviously all technology based, and however you want to organize it is really based on you, but it's based on boards. They call them boards. So I already have some boards in here. These are my boards that I have. I have for the home, I have craft ideas, I have products I love, which I haven't put anything in. Favorite places and spaces, which that was running shoes, I got put into the wrong board. Style things, I have a school one, I have a recipe one, landscaping, and I have a technology one. What you basically do, we can get a little specific on it, is you just kind of search around for things that you're looking for, or not. I like to just start from the original page and look and see what's kind of hot that day. So what I'll do is I'll kind of be like, ooh, I kind of like that jacket. I can either love it and put a little heart on it, or like it, or I can pin it. So I like it, I'm going to pin it, and I'm just going to simply put it in my style board. And I might say, Christmas gift. Maybe I want my husband to buy it. Somehow I'll make sure he sees it. And I'll pin it. Now you can post it to Facebook. It is connected to Facebook, so your friends would all see it too. Sometimes people like to do this with like recipes or kind of notices about this or that. I typically don't. Now I pinned this fashion to my board. But this person also follows this person, Willow, oops, I went back here. I lost it, Willow Sputtic. If I wanted to, I could follow Willow Sputtic and his fashion because maybe he has the same fashion that I have. So when you have the option of following complete strangers that have the same likes or dislikes as you.
But they get notification that you're following them.
And you'll be like, when you start, you'll be like, yeah, you'll be like, Jonathan McDowell is following you, and you're like, oh, I don't know a Jonathan McDowell. That's a little freaky. But no, it's just simply they like something that you pinned, and they like your other stuff, and they just simply are going to follow you, which means they get to see the things that you have pinned. It is kind of a little, like, the one thing about the internet, it's so wide open, we get a little bit scared to share. We don't want people to see our stuff. And this one, people will see what you like. But you get used to it. Now, Facebook will connect you to different people also that are your friends, and you can invite them to Pinterest. Say, would you like to follow? My friend Kyle follows me on Pinterest. I'm not quite sure why. My friend Trisha. So your friends can follow you as well, which is kind of fun because if you do, like a lot of my high school friends that I still have, we have the same interests and stuff, and we'll follow each other with recipes and different things like that. So that's kind of fun to kind of touch base that way. I'm going to go ahead though and get a little bit more specific and type technology in high school. And what happens is you will get tons and tons of different stuff. Now this is pretty broad. You'll get videos. This is online resources about things you can do on the airplane. 16 ways educators use Pinterest. So if you're looking for lesson ideas, bulletin boards, let's see. Twitter chats are a great resource for learning and networking. And this one, you know, perhaps a teacher posted it. It looks like Roxanne Nyes is educational professional developer. I assume a teacher, but that's a nice name for it. But you can follow people then that will teach you a lot, and it's really surprising how much is out there. I'm gonna go to one of my boards. I found it last night about midnight, because again, I have probably a problem. As my husband would say, turn that off. But, are you guys kind of searching around at all, or am I going too fast?
I don't need one.
Hi,
I'm on
come on in.
Pinterest.
You what?
I'm on Pinterest.
Okay, well, I can make this if somebody wants to sit down.
Okay, fine. I'm being locked in, I think.
Cindy just logged out.
I'm gonna go into my technology one. And I found this really great one last night, about, it says video grading from Fried Technology. And I went in there and, she has some different ideas of how to grade papers using technology. I just showed you Google Docs. It's not always perfect for me. I also have tried that Kazena, those of you that came to that session. That doesn't always work perfect for me. So I'm looking for something a little bit, you know, a little bit more for me. And she had some great ideas of how to do that. So I pinned that, and I'm gonna revisit that later when I have time. So there are really great things. Somebody, in one of the sessions says, how do you know about all these apps, or how do you know what's out there? And it's really simply browsing around on sites like this. And somebody will post, you know, 15 great apps for educators, and I'll just go and check them out. I'll go Google them and go see what they're about. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. Now there is a little bit with Pinterest if you're going to use it with your students. And I don't know exactly, I'm sure there's lessons on here how to use Pinterest with your students, and I haven't tried that. But there are scammers on Pinterest as well. And from what I understand is if you click on somebody who's a scanner, what you'll see is they only have a few friends. Let me see. There's something odd about their friends setup. Like if you're gonna follow somebody, let me just check this. You know, it's kind of like everything with the internet. You have to be a little bit cautious, and if it looks maybe like something you shouldn't go into. I read something once that they'll only have like a few friends, and when you click into it, it'll show like there's like 7,000 friends, like a crazy number of friends. So they portray themselves one way, and then they've sucked in, I think, 7,000 people to follow. And I don't know if that will mess then with like your Gmail. I'm not exactly sure what a scammer on Pinterest does. But there are people out there, and I've read a little bit about it, just kind of be careful of who you follow. I've never had any problems on it, but if you're going to have your kids go out and do a Pinterest project, you want to know that that's maybe out there. So, all right. Are you Googling? Are you pinning? I don't know. What do you call browsing on Pinterest? Looking.